This is Bogey, the Gardevoir specialist. I dropped 27 KOs and 190,000 damage in a Masters game. Shout out to my duo partner Ronin for helping me throughout the game. Let's jump right in. I have over 3,000 battles with Gardevoir with a 61% win rate. My current rank in Masters is 643. I took about a little over a month of hiatus from the game. When I returned, I was placed in Ultra Class 2, and in my first day, I played a total of 10 battles and got 100% win rate in this new Season 36. If you do the math, it takes about 4 battles to level up in Ultra Class rank, so it took me 8 battles to get into Masters rank from Ultra Class 2. In my 10th and final battle of the day in Masters rank, my duo partner, Ronin, and I ended up in one of the craziest matches I've ever played. But before I jump into my gameplay, these are the boost emblems that I used during the match. I used the game's recommended boost emblems for a special attack that includes 6 green emblems for an additional 4% in special attack, and 7 black emblems for an additional 4% in move cooldown reduction. I was applying a lot of pressure in the top lane alongside my duo partner Ronin. Together we secured most of the farm, helping Ronin evolve early. We then pushed towards the enemy goal zone and managed to KO the Charmander. Ronin kept the pressure on, allowing both me and our teammate to score a significant amount of points. Afterward, I rotated back to the central area to clear my farm and continue leveling up. After my duo partner got KO'd top, he respawned and decided to go bottom and switch lanes. So I cleared both my blue and red buffs before rotating back to the top lane to apply even more pressure. I attempted a sneak attack on the Mew, and from experience playing against Mew players, I know he would likely use his shield to survive. To secure the KO, I used my eject button aggressively, going forward and landing the finishing blow before he could escape. The Charmeleon desperately wanted to chip away at my health, but what he didn't take into account was that I was 2 levels ahead of him, and thanks to the level advantage, I was able to turn the fight around easily and secure the KO. Meanwhile, Ronin held down the bottom lane, defending and keeping the enemy occupied, while I focused on farming and working toward my level 9 power spike. Once I reached level 9, my plan was to rotate bottom and help Ronin. However, that changed when I spotted 2 enemies moving in to ambush me, and with no choice but to stand my ground, I had to unleash my Unite move, instantly KOing the Cerulege. The Mew thought he could escape again, and my range, but Gardevoir's attack couldn't reach much farther than most players expect. For nearly a full minute, I was completely dominating the top lane. Meanwhile, Ronin and the rest of my teammates were doing a great job holding on their own, allowing us to keep up the pressure and score points in the top lane, while our Gardevoir held down the fort in the bottom lane. I helped weaken the top objective and then left the responsibility of securing it to Ronin. While he finished the objective, I rotated to the center towards Azumarill to help secure the middle objective before heading down to support our Gardevoir in the bottom lane. After dealing with those 2 enemies, I rotated back to my central farm to continue leveling up. I knew that if any opponents showed up in the bottom lane, my 2 teammates would be able to handle the situation. That gave me the freedom to focus on gaining experience and recharging my Unite move as quickly as possible. At this point, my team had built a significant lead in both levels and goal zones. With that advantage, I decided to play aggressively by invading the enemy side of the map. My goal was to keep up the pressure, deny them resources, and score as many points as possible while they were struggling to catch up. Before heading back to base, I noticed that the enemy red buff had respawned. Seeing an opportunity, I stole it and secured both enemy buffs before rotating down to the bottom lane. From there, I joined my teammates in defending against the enemies who had come looking to score. Bro, this Metagross didn't know what hit him. Not gonna lie though, that leap from Gardevoir gave me a good scare. For a moment, I thought I was done for, but my teammate arrived just in time to peel for me and keep me alive. Thanks, Gardevoir. At this point, I was eager for more action, and fortunately, the enemies appeared right in the middle of the map. That gave me the perfect opportunity to jump back into the fight, pick up a 2 KO streak, and put some extra damage onto Gardevoir. I had a feeling that this Cerulege was planning something sneaky, so I placed my Unite move right on top of myself. I figured that if he jumped in and then tried to eject button out of it, he'd still get caught. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened, and my prediction paid off perfectly. I was able to get the last hit on Metagross, but the Mew was a little bit elusive and escaped. I was so focused on the push in the top lane, I literally got jump scared by Gudra, that my finger instinctively pushed the eject button. We were putting so much pressure on the enemy team that we managed to break their second tier goal zone. After helping secure the push, I barely escaped the fight by the skin of my teeth. By this point in the match, I had secured enough KOs and farm to reach level 15. Being level 15 gives you a massive advantage, especially when the enemy team is under level, which was the result of the constant pressure we had applied throughout the game. With my build fully online, it is time to start picking off enemies one by one and establishing map control. My second prey was Ceruledge, who was busy farming to catch up in levels. I hid in the tall grass and caught him completely off guard, securing the KO before he even knew what was happening. Afterward, I stayed hidden, hoping more enemies would come looking for farm. Sure enough, Metagross walked right into the trap and suffered the same fate. He had no idea what hit him. Finally, Mew did his best to defend his teammates, but I managed to take him down as well. After these 3 KOs, we had a much stronger position heading into the final objective. Securing it would set us up for success and give us a major advantage before the decisive battle at the 2-minute mark. I had already racked 15 KOs, but the real action was still to come. After the 2-minute mark, I went to secure 12 more KOs, bringing my total to 27 at the end of the game. So watch closely, because this is where the match gets really crazy. My instincts told me this was the perfect moment to drop my Unite move. 4 enemies got caught in the vortex, and just like that, boom, the entire enemy team got deleted instantly. At this point, the chaos was far from over. Before making my way to the enemy's final go zone, I grabbed a bit of farm to shave some time off of my Unite move cooldown. With another team fight on the horizon, every second closer to my Unite move mattered. Between the massive value from my Unite moves, the insane damage output, and an all-out team fight deep in the enemy's respawn area, this was easily the most exciting part of the game. I couldn't believe I stole all 4 KOs from this insane team wipe. I literally felt unstoppable at this point. The entire enemy team started respawning, and as one famous superhero once said, I can do this all day. Appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next match. Peace.